You're welcome back. Time for entertainment. Miss G is here with all the gist. What's up, Miss G?
Hello, Arabai. Okay, so there's been a lot of talk about Black Coffee and she having to resign on social media, and she complained that her life is in danger and people want her life after she revealed that the tourism sector and the art sector, those who are in the harm of.
It's interesting that the ministry has not responded to all of this.
It's very, very interesting.
I mean, it's almost a month now.
I'm telling you, and nobody wants to speak about the issue. It tells,
or they feel that by keeping quiet, it will quietly die.
Well, maybe that's always the situation, but this one, yeah, it's not going to die. It's not going to die. It tells, how. Let me leave my opinion to myself. But let's hear what the former deputy minister for the sector, Jifa Gumashi, has got to say about that.
Like every human institution, things happen. I'd rather focus on the positives than dwell on the negatives. I know Akuya Black Coffee. I know her very well, and she's a go-getter. I'm not surprised that she resigned. But that said, I think these things just happen. Things happen, and if we dwell too much on the negatives, we will spend quality time, which we should use in working for the progress of the industry, wasting the complaining. I find it tiresome worrying about what has gone wrong. I'm interested in what will be right.
All right, so that's Jifa Gumashi. But away from that, let's talk about Sarkodie and Freddie Mewe. Okay. So somewhere last year, Freddie Mewe was in Ghana. I had the opportunity to speak to him, and he revealed in that interview that he had called Sarkodie for a long time to do a collaboration with him, and it didn't happen. And Sarkodie tweeted apologizing to the legendary Ivorian musician, and he thinks that that's not enough. He says he's got his number. He could have called him.
Exactly.
It's a mistake. It's not a good idea. The first time I wanted to work with him, I called him. I didn't send a message on social media. Never. I look for his number. I found it, and I called him. We talked on phone, and we were agree with everything. So if you want to apologize me, you have to call me. He has my number. Why on network? Why?
Maybe he did it because the story went out there. Everybody was talking about it.
So that means he want to apologize the public, not me. He never called me. He never called me. He has the song. And the song is here. It's the 7-1, Watch Me Body.
Okay.
It's the one artist, I love him, It's the one artist I wanted to work with him, a singer on this album. But when he has the song, he didn't do it. And
he still had
it several times, he didn't reply me.
So he still has the song with him?
But it's finished. The album is already outside. It's finished. If one day he called me to apologize, I accept. We are brothers. And if you love somebody, you love somebody with his good thing and his bad thing. So I don't mind. It's life.
All right, so
I quite agree with Freddie Mewe. I mean, the proper thing to do is
to pick a phone and call him.
Exactly.
Freddie had said that he had sent Sarkodie a message about the song he wanted him to collaborate with, and unfortunately, Sarkodie, after a year and a half or so, never got back. And then you go apologize on social media. The dude is not on social media. I don't think even Freddie has. Anyway, maybe
he should do the right thing.
Well, and talking about Miss Lolo, shouts to Israel. I know you like Miss Lolo very much. So
who's Miss Lolo?
You didn't hear the Miss Lolo song?
That was
Freddie Mewe. That's one of Israel's favorite songs.
Oh, so he wanted you to do a dedication for him.
Yes, Brestina Lulu, Israel.
Yes, Israel's
Nufo.
nickname.
Yeah.
Bobby Nipples.
Okay, thank you very much.
I've exposed him.
Okay, so still talking about, Francophone stuff, Freddie Mercury is from Ivory Coast. And I want to introduce you to nightlife in Ivory Coast.
Okay.
So let's see what it looks like at night. So, after the nominees for the 2018 edition of the Golden Movie Awards had been mentioned in Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire, my cameraman Fruit Addy and I decided to take a trip downtown. It was a little after midnight on a Monday. We had been told during our visit to the Eurostar office by the finance director Julius on Sunday that Monday was a holiday.
Today is the feast is the Pentecost.
Oh, okay.
So tomorrow will be holiday. Because of today's Pentecost, tomorrow Monday is holiday.
What does that mean? Is it a religious holiday?
Holiday, yes.
Okay, so
yes.
Is it for the Church of Pentecost or for?
It's for all church believing in Christ. Because this, after 50 days, when after the, what do you call it?
Easter.
The Easter, we celebrate Pentecost.
Our first stop was an open pub by the roadside few meters away from our hotel at Rivière Triangle. And typical of many pubs in Accra, it was very quiet. No loud music blasting through the speakers. Well, is this the norm?
It's for a retirement place. It's a new place also. It's a new place also. Normally you cannot find this here, this place here, because it's a retirement. But you authorize because somebody needs some place to drink something. Yeah, but we have some rice. What is going on? We have some rice. Cannot play the high music, just to drink and we return. Normally.
So because rich people live here, you cannot play music if you have rights to sell drinks.
Yeah. You have some place you put on everywhere. You understand the music. You authorize. So it's not for but here it's the same to Kogodi. Kogodi cannot play music when you are one man of a government stay there. No.
So that was a wayside pub, but what other options are available? Prestige Nightclub was our next stop. The club opens from Wednesdays to Sundays. We spoke to manager of the club, Oulaï Apollinaire.
Spécial. Le mercredi, on ouvre simplement, il n'y a pas de soirée en tant que telle. Mais le jeudi.
Bon, we thought that you are not secret. Today is Sunday. Sundays is a mid full, but tomorrow is a holiday.
Comment prendre les clients et puis l'ambiance aussi. Voilà, c'est ça, c'est le secret. C'est des responsables. Hein.
The people who came to drink here, it's not the young people, the old people. Okay. Yeah, the big guys for the responsibility. But young people, no.
Donc, c'est des gens qui sont au-delà de 30 ans qui viennent ici.
Yeah. Is it that it's the law for Prestige Nightclub or in Abidjan, that's what happens?
Bon, tout à l'heure, c'est ce que je disais là. Ça dépend de chaque établissement. Il y a des établissements qui pratiquent que la jeunesse. Hein. Voilà, coupé, décalé, comme on appelle, voilà. Voilà. Et puis,
so whether you prefer wayside pub or something indoors, one thing is definitely certain when you visit Abidjan. The Ivorians know how to chill. Okay,
oh, wow.
So
that's interesting.
Yes, so clubs open from Wednesdays to Sundays.
To Sundays.
They don't work? Well, I don't know. But let's talk about Fouls, the bad guys. This is Nigeria. And I'm still throwing a challenge to the Ghanaian artists. We want to see This is Ghana. There are some people we already have in mind who can do this song. So I know that Sarkodie can do that. I know that One Love can do that. Yeah. One Love will be too hilarious. We want to get the message. One Love, no offense. But I think that Yapono can also do that.
Okay.
We have people who can do. I don't know why they're not taking the challenge. But Fouls has been speaking about This is Nigeria to the BBC.
Facilities are poor. We operate a predatory neo-colonial capitalist system which is founded on fraud and exploitation, and therefore you are bound to have corruption.
I was inspired by the original. This is America by Childish Gambino. I thought it was a very artistic and very creative way to tell the American story, and I thought it would be amazing to tell the Nigerian story in a similar fashion. I also thought it was very important to stir up a heightened level of political and social consciousness out here, because I feel like we're a bit too distracted by everything that's going on right now, that, you know, everyone is sort of losing focus of what is going on, you know, in the country.
This is Nigeria, never any recession. When looters and killers and stealers are still contesting election. Politicians with thieves, some billion and billion, you know they go prison. Police station they close by 6, security reason.
Has there been any backlash since
of course
the video came out?
There has to be backlash. It's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Normally there must be backlash. But I think generally majority of what I've been facing in terms of backlash is just a matter of people that are trying to shoot the messenger so that they miss the message. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's, you know, the message is pretty clear, and everyone knows that the message is the truth.
Pastor put his hand on the breast of his member. He's pulling the demon out. This is Nigeria. No electricity daily. Young people are still working multiple jobs and they talk say we lazy. This is Nigeria. There's plenty of
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I've seen one from Jamaica as well.
Okay.
But it's good because, like Fall said, it's, you know, raising the consciousness of what's important.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
if it's Ghana, what issues are we going to talk about?
Criticizing False. One of the things people have said is that even though he showed, you know, the ladies or the young girls who are adopted, he couldn't tell the story.
Okay.
Of how we can't find them.
Okay.
They also said that he didn't tell about how frequent Buhari has to fly out for medical checkups. So he hasn't told the story properly.
Well, I mean, the issues are plenty. You can't tell all of them in the story.
Well. But
what about
in Ghana, now that NAS is trending, I'm sure it'll be one of the things that, you know, we'll get to hear. But, you know, also a lot of things have happened. Let's see what the stars will come up with.
Exactly.
But we're waiting for This is Ghana. We want to groove to that. Thank you, Arba, for having me.
All right.